can't end until somebody grabs a rebound, Greg. Two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Antetokounmpo, he's out there with Porzingis. And it's Young, and it's Djorcic in at the 2 guard. Now, here is Harden. Here's Beal. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Giannis kicks to Young. Here's Djorcic, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Back to Young. From outside the arc, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Look, it's like clockwork for this guy. Young could probably run the pick and roll in his sleep.
Harden kicks to Leonard. And Jones has it in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Houston. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden uses the glass to finish the way.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. So it's the Clippers now, after the basket by Atlanta. And Beal kicks to Jones. Leonard, that's for 2. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to Houston. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Beal. And Jones has it in the corner. Beal up top. Clock at 6. Over Young. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here is Harden. His last outing, he had 24 points. So off the run. It's rebounded by Djorcic. The Hawks leading by 10. Houston passes to Giannis. Here's Djorcic. A 3-ball. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Clippers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Beal, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. As these early games, Coach, bring in a variety of new opponents. Rosters definitely get put to a test, don't they?
They sure do, Kevin. Every team hits you in a different way, and you've got to develop the proper counter punches. That's something that has to be focused on in these early games.
Now, here is Young. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Fires the three, drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Leonard with the ball. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Harden. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Leonard. Here's Houston. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 11-point game. Leonard draws the double. Takes the three. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 7.
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
Back to Young. The Clippers grab the miss. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with the team that shouldn't be on your level.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Houston. The three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He's got 6.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Clippers trail by 9. Now Harden. He has 7. There's Beal with the 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Here's Djorkac, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on James Harden. Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Ball outside. Pass to Dunn. Right side, Bogdanovich. The Clippers keep it alive. Tries again. 5 on the clock. Dunn finds Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, this guy will take any 3 he can get. You can't take Bogdanovich lightly from deep.
Prince in the corner. Pass to Djorkac from deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, you're not going to find a better floor general than Paul. He knows where everybody is on the court.
Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
Djorkac, no good. Clippers trail by 9. Paul dishes to Lopez. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Reshape. Prince outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here is Paul. Nothing on the board. Lopez outside. Plays it up off the glass.
Broad-shouldered and barrel-chested. Lopez muscling his way for the finish.
Here's Reshape, defended by Paul. Young outside. The tray. Rebound by Brook Lopez. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Lakers. Kicks it out to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here is Young. He has 6. Connects from three-point range. Djorjic has got 13 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Paul with the ball. Goes up to the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 7.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Djorjic, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Done outside. Collins against Nurkic. Great D that time from Nurkic. Atlanta leading by 7 to the middle. And that's Prince. That time on the assist by Reshape.
And you can tell Reshape has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Now here's Paul. Still scoreless. Now here's Dunn. Stolen by Prince. And now Reshape running the floor all by himself.
Showcasing his athleticism there. Reshape proving how powerful he can be.
Lopez, a screen on Young. The drive by Paul. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Nicholas Batum is checked in for Lopez. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gaze checked in. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Collins so active around the rim.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Reshape. Prince outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now Collins shoots over Nurkic. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Zachary Reshape. Trae Young is out there with Antetokounmpo, and Gay is in at the 4 second.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it. Relentless in how he exploits the defense.
The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to Gay, and there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gay. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. To stand, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, like, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Inside, Batum with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. After Reshape, stolen by Harden. And now the Clippers on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Houston. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Trae Young. He's averaging 28 points, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Here's Christie. Floats it up for Giannis. Batum with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. See the stat sheet here for James Harden.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The Clippers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some load off Trae Young. Coach Ben Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And it's Reshape missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Young against Harden. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Houston. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Clippers moving the ball around. And the 3 off target. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Houston. Reshape with it to the paint. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Reshape. Reshape has got his 3rd assist on the night. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Christie. Back to Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 7.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Porzingis sets the pick for Young, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
That was a cold answer from Young. Ice tray with the immediate response.
Batum sets a screen for Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on reshape.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Houston. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Christie with his first shot attempt. Second chance effort. Walk up 2 there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Suns.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. This ball comes in for Christie. Prince is checked in for the Hawks. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Nurkic checked in for the Hawks.
30, Yusuf Nurkic.
Porzingis passes to Young. Back to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
3-point basket.
Young's got 5 assists in the game. And here is Paul. No scoring in this one. Lopez, a screen on Young. Here's Beal. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pass to Djorcic. The three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. And here is Lopez. He's guarded by Nurkic. Beal against Prince. Beal can't get it to go.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And that's a foul. Call on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him. Collins checked in for Los Angeles. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Bradley Beal. A 3 from Porzingis. The Hawks again can't hit. Paul surveying the floor. Lopez outside. And here's Collins from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Collins has got 9.
Well, you got to contest the three-point shot at Collins because he can drill it from these corner spots.
Porzingis passes to Prince. Here's Djorcic. Back to Prince. 6 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Paul. Still without a basket. Bogdanovic, no luck. 3 on 3. Here's Djorcic. No good on the 3.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Jones, the pass to Collins. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
They put the ball in the air, and all Porzingis has to do is hop up and get it. Nicely done.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Jones. Kicks it out to Paul. Nurkic against Lopez. Shoots over Nurkic. Collins. And Collins is right there.
Using all of his length. Collins able to grab the offensive rebound and finish the play.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Gay's checked in. Nurkic a screen on Dunn. Young with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Collins is a guy that when he takes over, you're going to have to get 2 or 3 guys on him to try to slow him down.
To the inside. Here's Young. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
And LA has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Prince outside. Young against Paul. Prince in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Prince has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
And it's done in the corner to end the run. Ball stolen. Prince wide open. And the Hawks with another 3.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Lopez. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Nurkic. Drives to the hoop. Djorcic, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Dunn finds Collins. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, good to see Collins continuing to go at the defense. He knows he's hot right now, and he's riding the momentum.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hawks passing it around. Inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Hawks lead by 16. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sideline. Allie?
Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trae.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Atlanta Hawks.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis would be efficient as their play. They're good.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
When I look at Atlanta, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Harden. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 5. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his third foul so far. There's the steal.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many mistakes.
Number 14, first personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks leading by 14. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with the Vito Zubats controlling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
So the wing on the left. Here's Djorcic. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Harden outside. Pass to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the 3-pointer. Beal's got 9.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Young. And there's the call on Jones.
Derek Jones.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Djorcic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Djorcic has got 20 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Houston with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 15. On the wing, Young. Defended by Jones. Back to Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with a screen on Beal. Here's Giannis. Here's Houston. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
2nd personal foul.
Name of fake. The beard got it down pat. Harden gets to the line a ton.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Quinn Snyder entering his 3rd full season as head coach of the Hawks.
Well, before this, Quinn had a good 8-year run as coach of the Utah Jazz, which ended when he resigned. Most coaches have a tendency toward being fired instead, but he quickly moved on in Atlanta. Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Kicks it out to Jones. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Atlanta leading by 15. Pass to Djorcic. Leonard against Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside for Beal. Here's Harden on the wing. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Houston. He's got 11. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Kevin, back over to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the Clippers making a change here. Brown's checked in.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skills.
Young pass to Nurkic. A drive by Beal. And the layup ball. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
Nurkic's screen on Jones. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious. His size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis. As much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Young with the steal. Poked away. Beal with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Ball going up court. Drains the jumper to finish the break. He's got 6.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nurkic's screen on Jones. Here's Giannis. Nurkic kicks to Giannis. Here's reshape. A 3-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And he finished it off with the lane. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Here's Giannis. Houston passes to Nurkic. Young drives in. Here's reshape. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number. Number 8 now on the night. And so it's Beal. So he'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 16. Over Young. Beal can't get it to go. Atlanta's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. To the left wing. Pass to Houston. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Bradley Beal. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gay's checked in, and it's Taurean Prince in for Trae Young.
Oh, clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
The Hawks leading by 14. Pass to Nurkic. Reshape with it, working on Collins. Nurkic. It's hauled in by Dunn.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Paul. Batum sets a screen for Paul. Outside, Batum. Count that bucket. Batum's got his first bucket of the night.
Reason number one, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Hawks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Buries it from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Paul passes to Bogdanovich. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Well, always ready to get off a three of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovich.
Collins wide open, he fires. Offline with his three. Atlanta leading by 14. Pass to Houston. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for the Hawks.
And the three ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for them. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Paul outside. Jacks up a three. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
No surprise there from Paul. He's been doing that for 2 decades.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Now, Reshape. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Prince. Hawks passing it around. Djorjic, no good. Clippers trail by 11. To the middle, picked off in midair. Fast break, the Hawks. And laid in to finish the break. Djorjic has got 22.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Down low, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Pass to Reshape. That's tipped. Here's Paul. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Reshape from past the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul kicks to Collins. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Prince outside, launches it. Collins grabs the miss. Done outside. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is gritty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Young. Prince out there with Porzingis. And it's Djorcic in at the 2. Harden outside. And here's Leonard from 3. Gay with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And again, it's Atlanta.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
For the Clippers, Jones checked in for Batum. And Beal subbed in for Chris Dunn. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Young outside from the arc. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Back to Porzingis. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Prince outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Atlanta with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Harden up top. It's Harden down low.
Offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
And Djorcic gets it to go.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Can't connect from short range. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Harden finds Leonard. Over onto the Kumbo. Leonard, no luck. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. It's Prince on the wing. And Jones sends it back. Beal from long range. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Antetokounmpo scoops it in.
Just too much Giannis. We're seeing why they named him the Greek Freak.
And the Hawks making a change here. Houston's checked in. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
After Djorcic. Inside, Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside. It's working like a charm.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Here's Beal, defended by Young. And there's Bradley. Beal on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Young. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Look, that's what you want. Young is just so good when he penetrates.
Harden outside. Beal gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
15 foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He misses the free throw.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
And he's good on the second. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Djorcic, no good. Porzingis can't hit. Clippers trail by 20. Tries from 10. Pass to Harden. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectories not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Okay, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the star. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Outside, Beal. To end the cold streak, sinks the triple. Beal's got 19 points.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Outside Leonard. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Porzingis, it's good on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden kicks to Leonard. No good that time. Great D that time from Giannis.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Djorcic, and he banks in the layup. Djorcic has got 11 in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's Beal with the three. Second chance shot. Porzingis with the rebound. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Beal from long range. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Pass to Djorcic. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the basket by Jones.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Young against Leonard. Young's shot is off. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Young is double. 3-pointer. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Young. Porzingis has got 25 points.
A big man with big-time range. Porzingis is a legit threat. 3-point line.
And the jam by Harden.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Djorcic up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harden bounce pass. Here's Jones. Rebound Atlanta. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Harden against Young. Pass to Giannis. Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. And the 3 ball is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It's Jones on the wing. Outside, Beal. Clippers moving the ball around. Jones sets the pick for Harden. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Hawks. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
Porzingis does a nice job of getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul on his way up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Paul with the ball. Pass to Christie. The 3. The shot, no good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
No, this game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Trae Young.